It occurs to me that I should probably test this stuff before I just start doing it, but you know, especially after having not done it for... How long has it been? I literally don't know. Actually, I kind of want to know. Ah, since the end of February. Cool. Well, caution to the wind then. You know, I could always just, like, you know, test these things, but why? When you can just go and discover mistakes later. Potentially, massively altering ones. Alright. I didn't stream it, but I did, complete the berry the berry setup, so that's cool. Wait, was it the end of February was the last time? That can't be right. It really was. No. Nope, I did one stream in May. And here we are 2 months later. Alright. Well, that's fun. I just realized I'm playing this on the wrong system. Brilliant. Simply brilliant. Wait a minute. This is K's game. Hold up. Oh, this is K. Oops. I'm on the wrong game anyway. Alright, well, see, this is what I get for having not done this for so long. Give me 1 second. Where is the correct copy of Emerald? Oh no, I think it's in one of these. Yep. Alright. Because I did all the berry blending. And then, I got my friends to come over. We recorded that. I'm sure that'll be up on the my YouTube at some point. All right. Let's see. I think I need to turn that on and this off. See if that does it. Oh wait, that's right. It won't. I need to open the program. Wow, I am just all kinds of miscombobulated. I should have just used all that time on there. I just said, nah, I'm ready. Let's go. Silly. All right, let's see. Where is the program for this? It's right here, I think. I think that's it. Is it working? Yes. Okay, so there's that. And then I need Eon Timer. Yup. Gen 3. Good. It already saved all that. And then Pokefinder. Oh god, let's even see if I remember how to use these tools. Egg. Emerald, star. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Now. Maybe. That's embarrassing. Alright. I have given vanishingly little thought to this challenge beyond the fleeting desire to return to it. So here I am now. All right, this game also was used to do berry blending, so that's fun. All right. I thought it was weird when I didn't see the camera up in my party, which apparently I still don't have in my party, so that's fun. Why did I take it out? I actually don't know. Let me go look at the PC real quick. I took no notes. It would have been smart to do that. Let's see. Yeah, this is all my berry stuff. No. Okay, here it is. So I just had these two on in my party. Because there was no one else to really have, so I don't think it mattered. I'll just put you to the head. I don't think that matters, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. Okay. And now we come over here to the old man who has my egg, which is already set. So we're gonna save. Okay, now the problem here is I have not done any of this in a while. So beyond knowing that Eon Timer here is set correctly, I have no choice other than to just try and hit this sucker. Alright, so here we go. Nope, I missed it. And I just realized I have the wrong setup. Here we go. There you go. Now there's actually something to see. Alright, so let's try this again. That felt better. Alright. I don't remember this lead time being this low. But that's good, I suppose. Yep. Got there. Okay, once I click off of here, that'll be the start of it. Alright, let's see if we can get this. 3. Ah, it was early. That was super early. Alright, let's try again. It's gonna take me a couple of warm-ups, I think, to get this close. Nope, I forgot. I can't press those buttons. Okay. That actually looked pretty good. I liked that one. Alright, let's see if we can get this. Gotta love when your inner ear is itchy. Alright, yes. This is a good microphone. Unfortunately, it picks up everything. I think that was good. Alright, let's try this. Because if I could just get the Dratini here. So, given the fact that my setup had... when the game launched, I was already in Lily Cove City there. It should be obvious. I have done the berry blending. I cloned all the berries, traded them to 4 different copies. I had to buy 2 link cables. And these, of course, are garbage. Like, does anybody remember Mad Catz? The Mad Catz company? Yeah, these are like Mad Catz cables, except even worse, because they weren't made back then. These are like aftermarket today manufactured cables. So I found out that they only go together one way, and I don't mean like because one on the link cable, the Game Boy Advance link cable, one head is bigger than the others. The reason for that is because they want the link cables are set up in a way so that only the short one, the small one, is player 1. So I don't mean like that. I mean that the actual Nintendo manufactured link cable, the one that I have one. It is an official Nintendo product link cable. That one has to go into the advanced aftermarket cables, because for whatever reason, these white cables are like, they're like a nanometer too big. So they are really finicky getting them together. They go together with each other very well, but they don't go into the official cable very well at all. It's terrible. So rather than force them together, I decided to I figured out how to get them together so that they're not like hurting anything, but they're not the greatest. But it worked. It worked. I hope I didn't break anything. But it all worked out. I was able to get the berry blend going with my friends, and we were able to create some berries create some Pokeblocks that I hope are good enough. I have all my notes from that, thank God. I did take notes for that. But the guide I was reading said that you have to hit 90 RPM, and that should be quote-unquote easy. Hitting 90 RPM was actually not very easy. I should have made it so that we could practice more, but I also didn't want them to be up here in my room for 2 hours berry blending. I think 2 of them were like, yeah, let's berry blend. This is neat, but even I was kind of like, wow, this is getting to be a bit much. And one of my friends, I could tell, he was just like, yeah, so like, how long do I have to help you with this? It's fine. It's all fine. We got it done, and I in theory, it's good enough. And I don't blame anybody one bit, honestly, even as I'm sitting there like, wow, 30 minutes of this, and I'm already like, is this done yet? So it's fun. Berry blend. The berry blending minigame could have been made a little bit better, but it is what it is. I like the Poffin one a little bit more in Gen 4, where you're stirring. I like that one a little bit more, I think. We'll see when I get to that generation, because I am going to be doing a Gibble once I get there, because I need my Gibble boy. I will be doing a Garchomp Ribbon Master, because Garchomp is my favorite Pokemon, so I need to make sure when I get to Gen 4 that I do that. The real problem is going to be, I don't remember if I need, so like for this berry blending, you need 4 Game Boys, right, to do it. I don't know if I need 4 DSs. I have 3. I mean, another DS shouldn't be hard to come by, because I did check the other night. The DSs can be played with the 3DSs. They can all play together. So there shouldn't be a big issue. I shouldn't need to go out and find and source like an old Nintendo DS pre-3DS. That would be really, really lame. Is this done yet? I know this always takes a while. And there's only so much talking to myself I can do about my life. Okay, here we go. Although I am talking about this right now. So yeah. Why did I take such a long break? Life was just getting me down. Let's just go with that. Life was kicking my butt. And I just had to take some time not doing anything. Even though I wanted to do this, there was a point where I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this thing like every day, because I was stuck in my room for a little bit, but yeah, that didn't happen. A lot of sulking. A lot of playing teamfight tactics, oddly enough. You know, it's so weird. I don't know why like Teamfight Tactics became my my like go-to thing to do for a while, because I never cared about Teamfight Tactics until that point. It just became something that I did. I will say this about games like, you know, League of Legends, Teamfight Tactics, Fortnite, any of these games where like the whole focus is like instance-based PvP. They're just really good time filler, and I don't know why. It's like almost disappointing in a way. Alright. That's all correct. Alright, let's see if we hit what we're looking for. Alright, I gotta open my calculator. My calculator. Okay, so we want Dratini. Why is this? Why is it in that order? Why can't it just be in alphabetical? They don't have characteristics in this generation, right? Yeah, they don't. Alright. I don't know this. Jolly. Alright. Level 5. Why does it feel like my setup is worse? Okay, here we go. 19, 12, 10, 9, 10, 12. Let's see if we're at least in the right range here. We are not. Well, I need to figure out exactly where we are anyhow, right? So... Oh wait, that's right. I do these 2 levels at a time. In an effort to try and expedite this process, because it is slow! Alright, let's see here. 7. Alright. 23, 14, 12, 11, 13, 14. Wow, that is a really bad HP stat. Alright, let me go to 27. 17, 14, 14, 15, 17. Alright, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Let's see. 11, 31, 20, 17, 16, 17, 19. Let's see if that's good enough. Because we should be able to get it close. Alright, let's see. I don't think we need to touch any of this stuff. That's right. I need to input the parents' stuff. Alright. Thankfully, that's all written down. Open this very depressing notebook. Get to the notes. I think it's the... This should be this set of numbers. So I wasn't using the back of the book. So that's all pack information. I love how much just random stuff I write in notebooks. Alright. Oh no, I don't remember their order. I think it's this order. I would have done this first. Alright. 31, 29, 19, 16, 17, 31, 17, 23, 8 or 9. Let's put 8, 31, 31, 20. I don't remember. Jolly. I also don't remember the I picture this going poorly. I know it's female. Ability, I don't, it only has one. Gender ratio is a 50-50. Jolly, shiny, let's see. This one's a ditto. There we go. Okay, and then the number we're looking for is 2304. It is not on here. Oh, I see why. How do I fix that? Normal. There we go. All right. It's still not here. Okay. How do I fix this? Because 2304 should be here. The reason I chose this number is because there was at least two that were right next to each other. Calibration method. Well, that's correct. This is correct. Let's do some investigation. He's gonna force me to take another egg, but it doesn't matter. I'm not saving. Oh, that's why. Okay. Lol. Okay. Well, that solves a couple problems. All right. I did not realize that that is what I did. All right. 16, 10, 12, 23, 16, 31, 0, 20. This is a terrible Gyarados. All right. The Dratini is female. The Gyarados is male. This has the Everstone. This is Jolly. This, I don't know, it's timid, I suppose. I think it might be Jolly too. I don't know for sure. There we go. Alright. Let's try that again. There's the seed. I found it. Okay. So, now that we have that, we need to input the seed that we hit. So, 9, 17, 12, 14. 9, 17, 12, 14. 20, 21, 23, 27. Okay. 15, 18, 23, 27. Alright, and then let's see. Ah! 2 frames? Come on, man! Alright, well, at least I know that all of this is set up correctly again, and my notes are accurate after I reverse engineer them to figure out where they are. Alright, cool. Alright, well, at least I have that assurance after a 2-month break. Okay, so I was 2 frames short, so good. Alright, timer. I'm not adjusting the timer for 2 frames. I messed that up. Alright. I'm gonna be so mad that I do all of this work and I keep ending up 2 frames short, because I know last time I did this, I kept hitting like right around it. Okay. But being that close on the first try bodes well for maybe being able to hit it here soon-ish. I've got... Because I know if I hit, what was it? It was like $22.99 or $23.04. Those are the 2 that I would accept. So that's kind of where I am at the moment with that. So this is the last one I need. If I can get this Dratini to be what I want, then we're done with this for now. Then we can just go and we can go ahead, get everybody into the separate Game Boy cartridges to give them Pokeblocks and see if all the work I did on that was worth it to get me the stats I need for the contest. In theory, I think this should max out or nearly max out their stats, and I'm gonna do them one at a time. So I think what I mean by that, I'm gonna pick one of them. It'll probably be either the Torchic or the Dratini. We're gonna do that, and then hopefully the graph gives us enough detail to know whether or not we hit the mark. If we hit the mark, then I will be confident. If we miss the mark, then we have a problem. Because I know the contests aren't necessarily easy. And I don't want to mess up... one of the shadow Pokemon we purified. So I don't want to mess up the Togetic, and I don't want to mess up the Flygon. Because redoing those is going to be a lot harder than redoing one of these Pokemon. Because I do not want to play through Colosseum again. That took way too freaking long. What was it? It was like a 20-hour playthrough or something like that. It's a long game. Just to get to the point where you can actually pull them out of the game. So, we're going to test it on Torchic, because I think Torchic gave me the least problems. I know this Dratini is taking me forever. The Torchic was not that bad. So we'll do the Torchic. Hopefully the Pokeblocks are good enough to get me what I need. And there's only one way to find out, which is to go and do it. There's no way for me to check my math ahead of time, unfortunately. Much as I would like that. Alright, that is at least the current plan. I don't know how much of that we're going to do today, because I kind of want to change the layout. I was thinking about this earlier. I don't like how this is all laid out. Well, I like this. This is fine for the RNG manipulation stuff, other than the fact that my boxes don't fit. But that's just a me thing. More to the point, I'm more... I don't like how this looks when I do it up for YouTube, because it looks like a stream recording. I want to go back through and I want to edit the videos, but like I don't want to have to resize the video each time to cut out my overlay. So I think what I'm going to do is, after this section is done, because this is where I plan on hard cutting whatever I cut together, the setup, I want to just do it full screen, because I think that that would just be better in terms of preserving the record. I don't even remember, I think in May, whatever, I don't want to reflect on the past. Let's talk about something new. Let me think. Oh, so last night when I got it in my... this past week I've wanted to do this again. I planned to do this again on Thursday, but work got in the way. It's busy season for me. Busy season should hopefully be over. Sometimes it spills over into July, but it shouldn't be too bad. Anyhow, what I was thinking about last night, I couldn't sleep, so I went ahead and I pulled out my copy of Ruby that I've been working on. And of course, because I wasn't splitting my focus and I had my full attention on trying to beat that version of Ruby, I don't know if anybody remembers what happened last time. Last time, I could not beat the impenetrable wall that was Watson in the game for some stupid reason. Yeah, Magnemite and Magneton are a pain in the neck, dude. I didn't have any Pokemon that are like super effective against it, and I really wanted to try and get the stupid Ninjask. I want Nincada to evolve so that I can get a Shedinja. That's what I want. For whatever reason, it ain't happening, Chief. So I had to like lay there and kind of go, all right, how am I going to beat this? Because I don't know how to beat Watson, and I'm sick of grinding. Like, that file's already up to 5 hours, and I haven't beaten Watson yet, which is like, really? So I figured out, I went to the Pokemart, and they did have X items. They have X attacks. So I bought 6 X attacks, fed them all to Metang, and tried to beat Watson. Metal Claw, with a 6x attacks boost, does not one-shot any Magnemites. So that was fun. But Takedown does. I ended up using Takedown with 6x attack boosts against Magneton and Magnemite. And it took 2 attempts. It did not go quickly, which I'm like, really? Shouldn't this just have happened? I don't know. Alright. Somehow, the stat line is unimpressive, but that's because it's a little baby. 15, 12... See, it's that HP. Oh, no, wait. The HP's up 1. Oh, that's good. 12... the attack needs to be 13. Alright, see, every time I do this, I'm like, yeah, I could just go again. Nope, I need to know what frame I hit. If I missed it by like a massive margin, and I don't think that I did, to be perfectly honest. 9, 11, 12, These are definitely much nicer looking stats. Wait, did I maybe... Hang on, that actually looks like a possibly good stat line. It'd be great if I just hit this on the second try, because then it could just be done. Okay. Let's see if we got it. That'd be great. That's looking solid, bro. Ah, that defense is getting disappointing, though. The 28 attack, though, minimum? I mean, that's pretty good. I've certainly dealt with worse. $13. I don't think this is it. But I'm gonna type these numbers in. You know, it's not the worst, is the thing. I just realized what you can't say. There you go. Oops. Let's do that, and then that. There we go. So this is the numbers I'm looking at. That's not horrid. I mean, it could be worse. It's just unfortunate. Like, if I could flip this special attack stat into defense, I mean, like, I'd use this. 100%. All right, 18, 25. 28, 29, 10, 17. What? That made no sense in my brain. 28, 29. This is taking forever. 10, 17, 29, 30. $31 and then 2022. Oh, it's 2 frames short off. Man. Oh, that's so sad. Well, it's almost good enough, dude. It's that defense. It's too low. Man. Alright, let's try again. It's like almost good enough. Nope, I missed. Alright, that was pretty good. Let's get this bread! want this Dratini to be my buddy. Why can't he just be my friend? Alright. That wasn't it, dude. I messed up. Alright, let's try again. What? No. Oh, let's talk to you. That might have been early. Alright, that's good. Alright, come on, baby. I'm suspicious of whether or not that was it. I hate that I have two frames that are like within 6 of each other. I could hit either one and I just missed either by 2 on 2 attempts. It's so dumb, dude. I just don't want to go into this with defense stats that low, especially since we're talking about like you know, on the Ribbon forums, everyone's like, Emerald is the hardest battle tower out of any game, which I just want to state for the record is, I think, a little, what's the word, frustrating from the standpoint of a fan of the series, that like the hardest difficulty the Pokemon Company has ever given us is all the way back in 2004. Anyhow, people go back and forth between whether the battle tower in Emerald is the hardest or the battle tree in Gen 8 is the hardest, quote, battle tower, right? Those are the two most people seem to complain about. Most people say, you know, if you're going to Ribbon Master starting in Gen 3, you should do the Ruby and Sapphire ones, the battle towers. They're just easier. I want to try both. I'm trying to remember if I've ever gotten a streak more than 30 in any battle tower. I know I was trying for a little bit in, I'm sorry, did I say Gen 8? I think I meant Gen 7. Anyway, the Sun and Moon Battle Tree, that's what I meant. I was trying in Sword and Shield, I was trying the battle tower a little bit. The problem was I don't know, I don't know if I got bored or what. It felt like I felt like I got into the 30s like easily, and I think that was part of my problem with it, was that it was just super easy to do the like initial couple, right? Like the first levels feel like a formality because they're always using weak Pokemon. It's like a bunch of gimmies, and then you fight Leon the first time and he's still not hard, and then the game actually starts throwing like Pokemon that are like somewhat dangerous at you. I don't know if I want the game to like be just like out the door trying to beat me, or if like I don't mind those wind-ups. It's just hard to get to, you know, a streak of 50. Because I believe once you hit a 50 streak, you're done. Like that, it gives you the ribbon. I'd have to double check. The problem is like all of that information is information I gathered a while ago, and I've just like not had time to really visit it again since, because I've just been doing this since September of last year. Now granted, I've taken some breaks, but it's been a journey. Being an adult is hard. Being an adult, having the time to do stuff that you want to do in addition to all the many other obligations you have, just there's not enough time in the day. Not enough time in the day to do the things that, you know, we all set up. See, this is what I always find interesting, right? You're an adult. Everyone expects, oh yeah, you gotta pay rent, you gotta go buy food, you gotta do all of this stuff. But also you need to be a good consumer, which I always found really backwards. It's like, so wait. Because someone put a lot of time into this game, right? And I remember as a kid, like, putting a lot of time into this game. But there are just some aspects of this game I truly never explored. This is one of them, right? And that's why I'm doing it again now. But, like, there are games out now that, like, take all of your time. Like, every game wants you to play it and only it. But if you want to play multiple games, you need to have more time. So paradoxically, we are encouraged to devote as much of our time as possible to the things that bring us, you know, some semblance of joy, but also to grease the wheels of the economy by going to work every day and getting yelled at for 8 hours a day about why the TPS reports are not submitted, or why don't you have X item in stock? It's like, I don't get it. What are we supposed to do, man? We're supposed to go spend our money, but also we're supposed to go earn the money and not improve our lives. I don't know, it's weird. It is weird. IMO. The other thing I don't know right now is I think I'm supposed to get to level 100 before I leave Emerald. I don't remember. Because I know, because there's two different battle towers, right? There's the level 50 and the level 100. I just don't remember if I need to do them both. That is a whiplash subject change, isn't it? Because I was also thinking about this last night. There's technically a cheat I can do, well, a cheat, quote unquote. If I go into Fire Red Leaf Green, if I can get a Chansey and trade that Chansey into here, I can clone a bunch of rare candy. Why do I need to do that? I could just clone rare candy. Whatever, I don't know what I was thinking. My brain was like trying to think, oh yeah, what if we created like a Blissey base, and then like I have what? I have like 6 copies of Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald around me right now. 6 or 7. I can like create a bunch of secret bases that all have Blissies and just go fight them. But I don't know if that works in this gen. I know it worked in Gen 6. I know that you could do that then. But I don't remember if you can do it in this gen. I don't think this is it. 20, yeah, that attack stat's too low. The defense stat's correct. Wait, is the attack stat too low? That's almost a perfect attack stat. I don't remember what the baseline is. Anyhow. Alright. Yeah, the special defense is lower too. As is the speed. What the heck? Oh yeah, this ain't gonna work. This is terrible. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with this. I'm just gonna reset. That's awful. Great! Thanks, game. I'm gonna try again. Alright, that was better. I really hope that these 2 frames aren't on 2 numbers that are just, like, impossible to hit. Because I do know that that's like a thing that can happen. There's just certain frames that you can't hit without like TAS help. I missed it. Something I also want to do, I need to like go across all my carts and figure out how much time I've given to this stupid series. One thing Steam does, Steam like tracks your playtime in some games. Now, granted, what that's not going to tell me is like, you know, when I'm doing stuff like this where you're like hard resetting the game and therefore it's not tracking your time. I do know I don't do much of this, like the soft resetting type stuff, because I get bored with it so easy, dude. This is the most patience I've ever exhibited for a Pokemon game, I'm not gonna lie. Because like I gotta tell you, I did not do much of this breeding stuff way back in the day. Like I did some, but like, you know, there are people who would generate boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of breeding rejects, and that stuff just frustrates me, dude. They definitely made it much better in like the Sword and Shield era, where it's just like, okay, cool, you can like getting the 6 IV Ditto or the 5 IV Dittos isn't like super onerous, so you can just go do that, and then you can getting the Pokemon you need is just a matter of, okay, do you have one that has the ability you want? Great. That's basically it. Just go breed the ability you want. And you don't even got to do that anymore with the bottle caps. Bottle caps just like, oh, just bottle cap it, it doesn't matter. It makes me wonder, you know, how much time can you spend in a Pokemon game now, especially with like, you know, like stat generation, like, because like, even if you're not gonna do competitive, right? Like, do the stats even matter for this? They do. Battle Tower, for some reason, stats do matter. It's kind of one of those weird oddities, right? Stats do matter a little bit, especially when you're talking about differences in margin of victory. I don't know. I feel like you can beat the Battle Tower with anything. Maybe I'm doing all of this work and I don't need to. I know people beat it with like they just go and they just complete the game and they're like, cool, I'm gonna go do the Battle Tower, and it's doable. Maybe this is totally reductive and I don't have to do any of this. I don't know, dude. I'm putting in an awful lot of effort for something that I totally don't need to do. I should have kept that $22.99 framed one. Look, I'm in it this far. I'm gonna freaking do it, man. I'm gonna complete it. I'm gonna finish what I set out to do. I'm gonna finish what Darth Vader started. So I was playing Ruby last night, and my so I was thinking about it. I'm like, all right, I need to like go through all my carts and total up my time in all these games, because I think that would be an interesting little stat to have somewhere. I just think that would be kind of cool. My only, like, my biggest regret right now, like, as an adult, is having sold my childhood Fire Red version. Because I know that had like 500 hours on it at some point. I know it was at 510, and I got rid of it like an idiot. I feel so bad about that, especially after my friend gave me her carts, and she's like, "Here, if you find these helpful, just give them back to me or whatever." Looking at the times on her games, I'm like, man, I wish I had my old carts, dude. This makes me sad. All those hours are just gone. But, when I was a kid, like, in order to upgrade to the next generation or the next thing, I had to sell the old generation of stuff in order to get enough money to buy the next one. That was why I did it. Why I constantly turned over my old games to try and get the new games, because my parents were just like, look, we don't have money to be throwing at this all the time. You need to, like, do stuff. And it's like, I had to part with my old games. And now that I'm an adult, I'm just like, I wish I never did that. But then at the same time, it's like, okay, but then would you even have a Diamond and Pearl to play? Would you have gotten Platinum? Would you have ever moved on from, did I have Crystal? I think I had Crystal. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sad that they're gone. I wish I had them back. But as an adult now, with limited time, I can try to make up some of this stuff. What I want to do is I actually want to go back to my old carts, and I want to, like, see, like, where I am and see if I can complete some things. Like, I don't think I've ever I know that I, like, started working on a Pokedex for some of them, like a living dex, because that was, like, the only way my child brain could comprehend anything, because my dad was a collector, so he taught me collecting, and, one of the things that I learned about collecting is, like, oh, your set's not complete if it's not 100%, right? Like, it's gotta be 100% complete. So, like, when I bought, like, or back when I collected the cards really, really hardcore as a kid, like, a complete set meant it had every version of the card. It had the regular print, it had the reverse foil, then it had, like, the city and state championship promos, you had the staff version of those promos. If you didn't have every version of a card that came in the set, like, the theme decks had different foiling, so you had to have those too. Some of them were non-foil that were foil. Like, that was just, it's an insane level. I do think I've gotten a little bit more moderate in my adulthood. This is wrong. Oh my god, this is terrible. I think this is the worst one yet, dude. Nope, that special defense and speed are good, but those attack and defenses are... Wait. Oh, we want an 11 defense. So it's the attack that's the problem. Well, and the HP, because if I put this in 19, 11, 11, 9, 11, 12. Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking. I want to know what frame I hit, because this is the second time now that we've done this. So I want to know where we are. Do we need to calibrate a little bit? Alright, let's see. Invalid. Oh, 26. Oops. Wow. Wow, that's abysmally bad. Ooh, that's terrible. Alright, let's see. I wish I had multiple monitors. That'd be so good right now. Like, so helpful. 4615. 30, 31, 23, 28. 20, 22, twice. Ooh, I was late. What? Interesting. Nope. Alright, that was better. I think. Probably. Maybe. Oh, come on, please! I've been at this for forever, dude. Here we go again. Another thing I want to do, I really want to make this space more comfortable, because this chair sucks, dude. I went and bought a $15 folding chair. I know, right? Calm down. It's a big upgrade over the $8 one. I want a chair that can be sat in for longer than, like, an hour at a time. Which is funny, because I play, like, cards now. Like, I've been playing cards a lot. Well, not so much recently. But I was playing cards pretty heavily there for a little while. I was traveling, and that's part of the reason I took the break was I needed time on the weekend to actually travel and go and play cards. Don't worry, it was not worth it. I did terrible at every single event I did. So, won't be doing that again for a long time. Anyhow, I just got used to sitting in a bunch of different really crappy chairs. And I guess this one's not so bad now, but I would really like to have a nicer chair up here. I mean, it is my room. It would make sense to have an okay chair. It's just hard because this is like a desk that I'm kind of using as like this weird kind of like halvesy setup, right? Like it's halfway a desk, halfway an entertainment center. I don't know. It's weird. I've been like thinking about like what would I do to like make this work better. I don't know what the right answer is because it needs to have a spot for the computer, but it also needs to have a spot for both of these monitors. So I'm wondering if maybe I got like some kind of mount. I can lift the monitors up a little bit. But then like where would the TV go? Because the TV needs to sit a little lower, especially if I'm going to be using like a recliner or something. I don't want it to be up. I don't know. Like if I could move it down a foot, like off the desk, if I could just move it like 1 foot down, but then I don't want to be like moving stuff all the time. I don't know, it's weird. I feel like I'd use the space a little bit more if there was just a more comfortable way to play the games. More importantly on like a TV, because like right now I'm watching the monitor. That's how I'm primarily playing this. Mostly just because moving my eyes constantly between a game in my hands and the monitor behind it is like my eyes constantly having to shift their focus like that. It actually gives me a headache. So I would like for an easier way to do this. I just don't know if there's a good way to do it. I don't know. I need to do some more thinking on it about what I want. Right now, I just want a better chair. I might buy that first or investigate that first. It's just, chairs can get expensive, dude. Like my desk chair, I bought a DX Racer. I bought it like in 2017. And I mean, that thing's still trucking, you know? It's a 6-year-old chair and it's still pretty good. It is definitely getting on the kind of older side. You can tell the cushion's kind of a little worn and not quite as comfortable as it used to be. But honestly, I can't complain for having gotten 6 years out of that chair. I mean, that's pretty nice. I would recommend the DX Racer brand. I do think it's a solid choice. You can definitely do worse than getting 6 years of usage out of it. I know some of like the really crappy brand chairs I buy from like Staples, dude. Like those things last like a year, maybe. And then it's like you're basically sitting on hard plastic all the time and it just hurts and you're just like, God, why does this suck so much? It's because the chair sucks, dude. You get what you pay for sometimes. And honestly, there are a couple of things now I've learned you just don't cheap out on. You never cheap out on these things if you can help it. If you sit at a desk most of your day, buy a good chair. And a good chair starts at $300. Like, and I know that sounds like a lot. It's because it is. But seriously, as much money as you can put into that chair, you should put into that chair. Because you got to think about it. If you're sitting in this chair every single day for 8 to 10 hours a day, that's not money wasted. Your back is going to feel so much better. You're going to be much less tired. You'll be able to sit longer. It's just, sitting is tiring, dude. All right, let's see. This is the same garbage Dratini. I'm almost certain this is the same garbage Dratini. That is pretty abysmal, dude. I wonder if I should go ahead and calibrate from here. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Maybe that'll help. I don't think it will, but maybe it will. You'd think it would start there with those numbers, right? I wonder about the logic of some of these programs sometimes. Yeah, I think this is the literal same Dratini. I'm pretty sure I just hit it again. It looks so similar, dude. I think it's the same one. It's always spooky when this happens. 4, 6, 1, 5, 30, 31, 23, 20. It's the same one, dude. Alright, I'm going to calibrate down. Alright, target frame hit. 2314. Take a couple of microseconds off of there. Alright. Let's try again and see if maybe now we can hit it. Please! Oh, shut up. Alright. What? Alright. List of things you should not cheap out on. Anything that you use, like, daily or near daily. Like, that's a good way to think about it, right? So, like, your car. And I don't necessarily mean, like, you know, oh yeah, you should buy like an $80,000 car and justify any loan. No, that's not what I mean, okay? I don't mean that. If you can buy a good, reliable car, like, so much the better. But what I'm specifically talking about is something like oil changes or like air filters or the like. Like, don't cheap out on that stuff. Your car will last longer if you buy the slightly more expensive option. You don't have to buy the best one, just buy the slightly upgraded one, right? Because it will add a little bit more longevity to the car. You know, cars are expensive and it's hard to, like, you know, oh yeah, if you can buy, you know, the $40,000 current year model Honda or whatever, you know, like, I'm not talking about that. If you, like, a good reputable car with a good brand behind it, with a good transmission, can last you a long time if you take care of it. But another thing that I think a lot of people don't think about sometimes is, like, your mattress, right? I've bought a $300 mattress and I've bought a $2,000 mattress. Let me tell you, biting the bullet on that $2,000 mattress, or no, it wasn't 2,000. It was like, I'm like rounding. I think it was like 16 or 1,800. It was a lot of money at the time. Like, when I bought that, I was like, oh my god, this is so expensive, dude. But I slept so much better. Oh my gosh, that $300. I had no idea how much damage that $300 mattress was doing to me. Like, it was crippling me, dude. But when I bought that more expensive one, oh my god, it's so much better. I was so much more rested. God, it was so much better. So, yeah, you spend a third of your life sleeping. Buy a good mattress. Do not cheap out on a mattress. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, glasses, dude. If you wear glasses, buy everything that you can put on the glasses. Because again, you're wearing them every day. Buy all of the technology that they've put on glasses. Buy it all. Put it all on there. Tell them you want all the options. I do that. They're a little more expensive, but to be honest, vision is kind of everything. You need to be able to see and see well, and just not like having like transitions, having like the blue coat, having anti-glare and glare reduction. It's just so much nicer and easier because it can see things more clearly. I've had cheap glasses and I've had expensive glasses, and the expensive glasses are worth every penny. Let me think, what else? What else do I like when I buy it? I purposely buy the more expensive version. Think. There's another thing. What is it? Those are really the main three. Chair, mattress, glasses, car. Four. I would also say computer parts, but honestly, you can get away with a lot for pretty cheap. You can do worse. A laptop though is completely different, all right? If we're talking about building a desktop, yeah, no. You can get away with cheaping out in some areas and kind of being like, no, but I want to spend a little more here. But honestly, like today's computers don't need to put a whole lot of money in it. You can do a lot with like $600, $500, $300 even. But a laptop is completely different. God, I hate laptops so much. I hate them so much, dude. I have never bought a laptop and 1 year later been like, yes, this was a good purchase. Like every single time, like a laptop is designed to like be useless after a year. It's so annoying. I have one laptop I bought during the pandemic. I think I even said, $500 is like a good amount of money for a laptop. I feel like this should be good for like 2 or 3 years. 1 year later, it's already slowing down. Like it feels so crappy. I'm just like, why? Why do laptops have to suck? I just hate it. I know it's the form factor and because they're smaller, you're gonna fit all this extra stuff in it. It's just like, dude, I would buy a decent laptop if the laptop would last long enough, like actually not start slowing down like garbage. I don't know. I've never bought a more expensive laptop, and by more expensive, I mean like a $2,000 laptop. Like freaking MacBooks, dude. I'm just like, that's a lot of money for a laptop. I don't know. It's always weird to me. I remember going to when I was in college, like you see people running around with MacBooks, and I'm just like, I remember in college, I had like, it was like an 8-inch like netbook, right? That thing was actually pretty good. Like I liked that thing. That was really nice. Like it was like 8 inches on the diagonal. It was small, but it was like the perfect size to take between classes. And it could even actually kind of do a little bit of video. Like it was, I really liked that notebook. I have no idea what I did with it. I really wish I didn't lose that thing, because I would still use that today. Like it's like the perfect moving computer. Like it's perfect because you're only ever going to use it to do just like a couple of small things, and it was perfect for doing it. I loved that thing. That thing was great. All right, let's see if we got it. The 20 is a good start. The 11 is not. 20, 11, 11, that's okay. 9, we missed it. Yeah, we missed it. This is not it. So what did we hit then, dude? This is annoying, man. 9, 10, 11. Alright. I know how this works. God, look at how bad those stats are, man. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit more info on this. I don't know. Need to at least be level 9 before I put it in. Alright, let's see if we can get to it learns Thunder Wave at like the most inconvenient level. Alright. Alright, let's see where we are. God, of course it has like perfect HP and just dumpster everywhere else, man. 30, 31, 6, 11. I wish there was a button to just like copy the stats over it. That'd be like perfect. 23, 28, 12, 14, 0, 11. Ah! 4 frames short and 1 frame late. Dude, I hate this. This is so dumb. Alright, wait. What did I put in there before? It was 2314, right? Alright. I wanna do it this way. Because I think that this might be part of the problem. Alright, well, let's try it this way. No. No. There we go. Perfect. All right. Come on! There are 2 frames that work, and I miss both of them every damn time. I've been doing this for an hour and a half! Ah, I missed it again, dude. I will get this, or I will approach the heat death of the universe with my arms held wide. It was early. Come on, man. Oh, well, let's see if we got it. It doesn't quite feel right. Sure, I'll just waste another 10 minutes here hatching this stupid egg, only to find out it ain't it. I'm so bad at this, dude. I just want one where the attack, like if the HP, attack, and speed are good enough, I'll take it. Like, the offense is what matters in this case. I just really am sick of being stuck in this, dude. Over a year of setup to get to this point, and it's just like, come on, let's just get it started already. I feel like I've been stuck on this Dratini for like a month. I'd have to go back and look. I know it's been a long damn time. Let's see. What else do I got? I want to complete a Pokedex, a Gen 3 Pokedex. I haven't done it. And I just got a Jirachi bonus disc, a Colosseum bonus disc that has Jirachi on it, the Wishmaker Jirachi. So I have that now. The real problem is Celebi and Mew. I know that I have the capability to get Mew in this game, because I think that this cart has Faraway Island on it. I don't know about Celebi is the only thing. I don't remember if Celebi was available at with like, you know, on one of the codes, like one of the ones that gives you the, oh god, I'm tripping up on the stupid words. Like, I know that there's an island where you can get Deoxys, there's an island where you can get Lugia and Ho-Oh, there's an island where you can get the other Laddie, and there's an island where you can get Mew. I don't remember if there is a way to get Celebi beyond that. I just don't remember. Because I know in my current playthrough of Colosseum, I don't have the Ho-Oh yet, but I have XD, and I could get Lugia that way. Like, if I was going to be a stickler about getting them all legitimately, right? If I was going to be a stickler about that, because I know that this cart has all of that stuff on it. I just think that my Pokedex could eternally be one short somehow. Because getting a Japanese disc, a Japanese Celebi disc, is not a cheap prospect, one. Just for the damn disc. But two, the next problem is that you need a Japanese GameCube. Because you can't use the American GameCube to run the Japanese disc. So you'd have to get a Japanese GameCube to have a Japanese bonus disc. And that sounds like a lot of money to put in to get one Pokemon in Gen 3 because Pokemon Company sucks and has these stupid events time locked. I hate that. I hate the time events so much, dude. I know that this is gonna be a broken record rant. I know that it is, man. But like, why does Pokemon do this? Why? Why does this have to be a thing? Why do we need to have events and content for games locked permanently behind flags you cannot trigger without an event that occurred in the past? It's so frustrating, man. Because, like, even now in the modern day, like, I think Diancie, Volcarona... What is it? Diancie, not Volcarona, Volcanion. Diancie, Volcanion, Magearna, Zeraora, and Zarude had each one distribution. They had one distribution event, and they have not been released back into the wild since, and it is very frustrating. Now we have ways to get Mew in the games. Like, you can get a Mew in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. You can just the game will just give you a Mew. Here's a Mew. You can also get a Mew in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl really early in the game, which is, I think, kind of dumb. You can get a Mew. I'm pretty sure you can get a Manaphy. You can get the egg and a Jirachi. I still don't think you can get a Celebi. If you can, I haven't encountered it, or at least I don't remember. I just know that in Floraroma Town, when you get there, there's like two dudes in a field or in a house somewhere. You just go talk to them and they're like, oh yeah, here's a Mew. Oh yeah, here's a Manaphy egg. Oh yeah, here's a Jirachi. Like, the game just gives you 3 mythical Pokemon out the gate, and it's just like, wait, really? Ah, come on, dude. The attack stat's good, at least. Alright, let's see. 19. 12. Oof. Oh, this is not it, dude. Oh, that's terrible. I can't use this. I don't even care what frame I hit. I'm just gonna do it again. Okay. No, that was not it. That was terrible. Alright, that was probably good. That felt pretty good. I liked that one. Alright. What's even more frustrating about the Zarude event, right, is that it was shiny locked. Like, you only got the shiny. So we haven't even gotten the base form of the dark grass monkey for whatever reason. We didn't even get that. It was, here's the shiny version. Completely nullifying the specialness of the shiny, in my opinion. Anyway, now the regular version is the one that no one has seen. I don't know. It's weird. Not only that, it was given out as a code in the stupid Pokemon Trainer Club newsletter. and I couldn't sign up for it. I had to steal my brother's code. I forget if I bought it from him or something. Like, he was like, I guess I don't care that much. Okay, I'll sell it to you. Like, I had to buy the stupid thing from him. And that's what frustrates me even more. Because I'm just like, really? I hate this so much. Why can't we just have the stuff in the game? Like, I know the event thing is like, oh, it's like a very Pokemon thing. That's fine. We can still have the events. Why can't we still have the events? Well, why can't they be available in the game? Or like in the next game? Like, I actually really like what Brilliant Diamond did and Shining Pearl. If you had game data on your Switch from the old game, that's how you got Mew in the game. I thought that was brilliant. I loved that. That was so cool. That was like a great way to like still kind of have it like it's available, but like only it's like kind of a reward for like being in the franchise for so long. Like, I like that. That's really cool. Or like when they released Pokemon Crystal on the eShop on the 3DS, which you can't access anymore. You can't get it. So if you don't have it, sorry, shit out of luck for you, buddy. When they re-released it on the virtual shop and you played through Pokemon Crystal and you got to the end, the Celebi event was preloaded into the game. So you could actually get, and that was something that never came stateside. So the game gives you the GS ball and you can go and do the cool little side quest to catch Celebi. Like, and as far as I know, that's the only way to get Celebi like through normal gameplay, is you have to have a Celebi. And now all of this is even more convoluted because the virtual shop is closed. You can't access it anymore. So you need to have a 3DS that has Pokemon Crystal. You need to beat Pokemon Crystal. You then need to go do the Celebi event. Then you need to take said Celebi, put it into Pokemon Bank, which you needed to get before the virtual console closed. Then you need to take that from Pokemon Bank and push it to Pokemon Home, and that is the only way, a legitimate way, to have Celebi in the current gen, as far as I know. And I find that a little disappointing, personally. Like, it's cool that it can be done that way, and I kind of like that, like, in a way, its own kind of quirky way. I like that. But in another way, it's kind of stupid because there's no other way to get Celebi, and it requires you to have access to things that, one, you can't have access to anymore. Like, you need to have already gotten it. One. So you can't just give your money to Nintendo anymore to get this stuff. You need to already have it. One. Two, it only works as long as Nintendo decides to maintain the link between the 3DS Pokemon Home, the 3DS Pokemon Bank, and the link between the now Switch-based Pokemon Home. Once they decide this doesn't need to be here anymore, or we don't want to support it anymore, you can't do it anymore. You can't move Pokemon from the old gens into the new gen. And I think that that's really stupid. I don't like that. I think that that is really, really, really stupid. And it's part of what sparked this whole idea to do this challenge, because I have a very sneaking suspicion that next year we're going to lose the link between home and bank. And I want to be able to have done this. And I'm a little disappointed that it's taken me a year to get this far, but that's because I haven't been prioritizing it, because I want to make sure I record it. So you go, oh yeah, look, I did this legitimately, because like Pokemon Home is still just like full of hacked Pokemon. Like, just Pokemon cannot, like, Game Freak, I feel like, is just so bad at like limiting what hackers can and can't do to their games, but at the same time, like, can you? Is that a battle they're ever gonna win? No, I don't think they're ever gonna win that fight. But I digress. at the end of the day, it's going to be very hard to like prove legitimacy, right? And then you watch like some channels like Birdkeeper Toby, where he's like, oh yeah, here you can have an ultra complete living dex, okay? I don't have any. If you've never seen this, let me explain to you the sheer insanity of what this is, okay? His idea of what the ultra living dex is, alright? So it's every single Pokemon, right? Every single Pokemon. It's every single Pokemon in every single form, including the sexual differences. So like Venusaur, a male Venusaur has a different model from a female Venusaur, and Pikachu is the same way. Like a female Pikachu has like a notch in its tail, whereas the male Pikachu doesn't. So you need to have, like, if it has a different variant from the gender difference, that's what I had to say, a gender difference, you have to have that. You're like, okay, fine. But you need to have that Pokemon from the earliest you could possibly have it. So your Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and 2 Venusaurs both need to come from a copy or a version of red or blue. I think yellow counts too, but that's where they need to come from. So that means that you now need to start shipping Pokemon through the longest chain they can possibly come from, which means from Gen 3, every single Hoenn Pokemon needs to come from Ruby or Sapphire, shipped up to Gen 4, shipped up to Gen 5, shipped up to Pokemon Bank, then shipped up to Pokemon Home. That's the longest version you can possibly, the longest journey. And I just find that crazy. It's cool, but it's crazy. So this one has the HP, but it does not have the anything else. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So what's sad about this is I'm pretty sure every stat is great, except for one. The one stat is the stat that I'm like the most of a stickler about, which is the offensive one. Whoops. Tell you what, if that defense is over 20, I might take those. Alright, 18, 29, 6, 11. Ten, 21, 0, 11. 29, 31, 20, 22. What? 2022. There's a couple that this could have been, but it was probably this one. 2295. Whatever. Frustrating, dude. What was I talking about? I legit don't remember. Alright. That felt decent. God, my memory is a haze all of a sudden. A weird headache. Which always seems to happen when I do this. It's probably because I'm just staring at this like really, really small screen from far away. Here we go. Sorry. Flesh and Blood spoilers. It's spoiler season for Flesh and Blood. New sets coming out. Dusk till dawn. Looking forward to this one, actually. It's got a warrior in it. Warrior's kind of the class I care the most about at the moment. I was playing Illusionist for a little bit, but I have a sneaking suspicion literally everybody is gonna want to play the new Light Illusionist. She's a waifu card, man. Everybody loves their waifu cards. You Pokemon fans should know about waifus. They all love their waifus, man. We gotta have our waifus. You know, she's a waifu. Everybody loves her. And they're glad that she's coming back. She got banned in quotes pretty quickly because she was really strong for no apparent reason. Looks like they've kind of toned her down a little bit. They've got her fixed up in her new shiny form so that she might not be completely busted. But yeah. It's a cool set. It's got warrior stuff in it. It's probably going to make the light warrior, who was extremely garbo in the first set, okay in the new one. Lots of cards that do interesting things. Still kind of questioning the main mechanic, though, so we'll see how that works out. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm just not sure. So, like, in Flesh and Blood, like, a card generally translates to 4 damage, right? Like, that's the idea. But the thing that this warrior wants to do is he wants to take one of his cards and essentially throw it away. Like, just take the card and trash it. Which is kind of weird in the grand scheme of things, because it's like, okay, so I'm going to take this card, you're basically going to take it and you're going to use it for a later effect that does not translate to the effect of a whole card, right? So the idea is that you're going to store this for later to use at some point to get more damage out of it. So I think the idea here is you want to set up for a really big turn. A really big, powerful turn. It's kind of what you're going for. And there's a lot of question and speculation around, but is that necessarily the most optimal thing you can do? Especially when we're talking about anything that's going to disrupt it. Because if your combo gets disrupted, it's not quite going to work, is it? So I don't know. It's a very interesting kind of dynamic, because right now I'm looking at this guy and I'm wondering, all right, so what does he want to do exactly? Because to get this stuff to work, you need to there's 2 ways to play it, and there's the big turn combo way, and there's kind of the tempo way of incremental advantage, which is the way I like to play personally. I like establishing an incremental advantage over my opponent. That is my preferred way. In Flesh and Blood, that's pretty hard to do. Flesh and Blood is prone to very large swingy turns with certain heroes that are really strong. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how it works out. Anyhow, we're here playing Pokemon. Alright, the Dratini hatched. He's done cooking! Please! Alright, that's a good sign. Ooh. Uh-oh. Please. Oh, that's a good sign. Alright, hang on. The numbers look good right now. The numbers look good. $12, $10, 9, 11, 12. We have a shot, which is more than I can say for everything so far. This could be the one. We'll know on this first pass whether or not to keep going. Come on, baby. It's looking good. Oh, come on. Or at least good enough to keep going. No! I don't think I'm ever going to use Thunder Wave, but whatever. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Wait, was that 8 or 9? Okay, this is 9. 28, 17, 14, 13, 16, 17. Ah, the attack jump. No! What frame is this, man? Oh, come on. It's pretty close. I might just take this. I think that that's honestly good enough if this pans out. 15, 16, 10, 21, 15, 22... 23, 28. Ah! One frame! Oh, come on! One frame! I missed it by one! Alright, let's see how bad this is. 18, 16, 16, 31, 23... Man, it's so close though. Hidden power water. It's so close. I don't know what to do. Like, I can't, like, on the one hand I want to take this, and on the other hand I don't. Like, I'm almost willing to say it's good enough. Almost. But I missed it by one frame. Which means, in theory, I can go and try again and it should be closer. I'm gonna try. Alright. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again. Against my better judgment. No. that was early. Okay. I think that's good. Alright, let's try that. It's so close, man. Alright. Come on, baby. We're so close. This has gotta be the one. That ain't it, Chief. Alright, that one was good. I liked that. I can do this. Come on, man. Alright, I feel better about that one. Alright. As opposed to the reset I just did. That's what that means. Oh, come on. Basically, it needs to have that stat lineup or I missed it. So I don't think we need to bother checking their stats unless they have that stat spread anymore. Fresh out of the egg, meaning. So yeah, we got new card set coming out. Pokemon's got a new card set coming out, 151, which is really annoying. I think that's gonna be our fall set. I know everybody's currently losing their minds over it on Reddit to the point that, yeah, now everyone's figured out, oh wait, we can scalp Japanese product too? Cool, let's do that. Like, it used to be that the Japanese product was, like, actually pretty cheap and easy to kind of, like, import. Like, if you knew how, it wasn't that hard. But with this set, I mean, everybody is overcharging for it. Probably because Pokemon's done God Packs this time for 151, which is always super hype. I've opened one God Pack in a TCG before, and that's a rush. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like booster packs in general. I don't care for them. It's just gambling. But like it was really cool to open a pack and just every card in the pack is shiny foily goodness. Like, that was pretty cool. I did like that. That was pretty neat. But gambling. So, meh. But the cards are like beautiful. They're really nice looking cards. It's a really nice looking set. It's super nostalgic. It's super flavorful. It's a cool set. I just wish they'd stop going back to freaking Kanto. It's like that, you know, can we like have this kind of set for like, you know, a different generation of Pokemon? We had evolutions not that long ago. You know, can we get a booster set that's like I want a 151 style set, but for like a different generation. Specifically this one, the one I'm playing. We just had kind of like more homages to Gen 4, which is my favorite gen, but this is my second favorite gen, and I really wish that we got, you know, another visit here as often as we keep fucking going back to Gen 1, dude. Like, I grew up with Gen 1, but, like, this gen is where I really started, like, kind of understanding Pokemon a lot more, and it's just got nostalgia for me, because I played a lot of this gen. said earlier in the stream, I had a Fire Red copy that I know got to 510 hours. I had Pokemon Sapphire. I played the crap out of Pokemon Sapphire. Like, that was one of my main carts for a long time, and I know I lost that cart, and that's always kind of saddened me. I know that the version of Sapphire that I have here on my desk, whose file name is Sapphire, that one I know I've had in my collection for a long time, because I used to only play it when I went camping. That's what I did, like at night, after everybody went to bed in their sleeping bags, I would pull out my version of Sapphire on my SP, and I'd just be playing it under the blanket while everybody else is sleeping. I remember doing that a lot. That was fun. Super nostalgic. It doesn't have a ton of hours on it. I think it's less than 50. It's probably less than 40, to be honest. I'd like to change that a little bit. I want to go through that game a little more and complete it. More complete Pokedex and stuff like that. I think that'd be fun to do. Only problem is the clock on it doesn't work, but I do have the copy of Ruby I'm going through. That one's clock does work, so there are certain Pokemon I know I can get in that one that I won't be able to get in Sapphire. But fun stuff. I know I have 2 games that have working clocks now. I think there's another copy of Sapphire I have. That one's clock is also working. I was able to repair the clocks on those, or do the battery replacement, which wasn't hard. It was just nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking because lead, solder. I'm a hypochondriac. It's right around when that all started, and I was like super excited to do it until I realized, wait, I have to actually do it. And finding someone who will do it for you is like, I don't know why most video game repair shops won't just like do that for you. It's not that hard. I know everyone was talking about like, oh, you don't want an inexperienced solderer to do this, or it'll ruin your board. And I'm like, I mean, no. What you don't want is someone who's blasé about it and isn't gonna like be careful. Like, that's what you don't want. I mean, if you're careful and you do it, slowly, and you're like paying attention, it's actually pretty easy and not hard to mess up. One of the ones that I repaired, I actually found out while I was doing it, oh, someone else did try to repair this and did it wrong. Because they put the battery in backwards, which I found out as I'm doing it. I'm like, this doesn't look right. And then I looked at the battery again, and I'm like, yep, that's right, it's upside down. No wonder this didn't work for this person. Alright, come on. Missed. It's the right attack stat, though. I think it's worth investigating, at least. Let's see. Well, let's see. 7, 17, 15, 16. Yeah, that ain't it. 10, 21, 15, 22, 0, 11, 29, 31, 23, 28. I just hit the other side. Alright, that was good. You know what minigame would be really good for training at this? There's the, in Majora's Mask, there's the minigame where you have to, you go to the post office, after night, at night, and the postman is sitting there trying to count in his head exactly to 10 seconds. In the old N64 version of that game, like you had like a 0.03 margin of error. So you basically had to get right on the money for 10 seconds. Speedrunners have a trick that they use. Apparently you can watch the clock. There's a clock behind him that you can use to kind of like gauge where you are, and you can use that to kind of get it right. But it'll only ever get you close. You still need to get, exactly correct. That minigame is frustrating. It takes multiple attempts, and it costs you like a rupee each time or something like that. I forget. The postman is like, I need a rupee in order for you to try. It's like, oh, okay. I feel like that cost used to be higher than the developers were like, the feedback on this is kind of not good because it's way too freaking hard. Maybe if we just make it 1 rupee, people will be like, whatever. I remember doing that minigame. I had to do it a couple of different tries. Eventually, I just got a stopwatch out, and I was able to beat it. But like, man, that minigame on the 3DS, it's much easier. Instead of being a 0.03 margin of error, it's like a 0.1. So it's much easier to actually hit it. Let's see. What else do we got? Yeah, the 151 scalping's kind of lame. I don't think it bodes well for stateside when the set is eventually translated into English and they do whatever their fall specialty set is going to be for this stupid thing, which is always frustrating, and I hate it. I don't like the system they use for it, because over there you can get booster boxes of the set. Here it's all freaking elite trainer boxes, which I feel like just makes it an underproduced set, which is very annoying. Of course, that then just means people would go crazy. Oh, I gotta get the booster boxes! And then the booster boxes double in price immediately because as soon as it comes out, it's sold out, and everybody just tries to flip it. One nice thing about booster boxes is that you can only get Pokemon booster boxes from a local game store, so at least the local game store gets to keep that money and gets to, you know, instead of like selling it for MSRP like at freaking Walmart, and then you just have scalpers running around trying to beat each other to the Walmarts to buy the stupid, to just clear the shelves out. At least the LGS is getting the money. I feel that that's better, even though it's still more expensive. At least someone in the supply chain who cares about Pokemon is getting the money, as opposed to a scalper who's just following trends. Following trends and using the fact that they have no life to just try and go to the place to offer zero value. Like, ultimately, that's my problem with it, right? Like, if capitalism is supposed to work properly, right, this type of thing shouldn't be allowed to happen. Someone shouldn't be able to commit arbitrage this easily and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna buy it, list it on eBay, and double my money. Like, that's not creating value. That's not helping. You're not adding value to the product by virtue of you having bought it and now listing it on eBay. That's not transformative in any way. Unlike an LGS who, you know, if they are sold it by the distributor, right, and then they double the price, well, the value that the LGS is adding is their literal existence. The LGS is a place to go and play the game, right? LGS holds tournaments. LGS holds Pokemon League. LGS is a store that you can go to hang out. It is a third place, right? It is a place that you can go and get more than what you would spend there, right? So the trade-off there is, well, this is a very special release and it's doubling in price anyway. The LGS at least gets to make a little extra money. I feel that that's much more fair and, you know, at least is a justification of existence rather than the scalper who just goes and runs around between Walmarts and Targets buying everything out and then listing it on eBay for double the price, having done no work. Like, sure, the work of going to these places is work in itself, but again, you're not adding value. If you want capitalism to work, then the rules should be correct, right? The rule, which is if you provide value, people will pay for it. These people ain't providing value. It's simply the Pokemon Company not printing enough. Although it could turn out like not Celebrations, or is it Celebrations? I forget which set it was, but they just printed it into the ground and like people got stuck holding bags. Like, that was cool. I liked that. I like how they've started calling themselves, I'm not a scalper, I'm a short-term investor. Which I think is just the most stupid statement I've ever heard. Short-term investor. Yeah, bro, sure. Wow. See, this is like disappointing because I'm like, why does the good stat keep going in the stat that I don't care about, dude? Ah, I missed the other frame by 1. Alright, what are these numbers? HP of 4. Man. 29, 31, and 27. Oh, man. I don't know. This is better than the other one, I think. I'm just super disappointed in the HP and defense. I think that this is good enough. The offense is there. I'm not looking to be taking too many hits here. I'm looking to be hitting first. I think that this is fine. I think... Yeah, because by Gen 6, I'll be able to bottle cap it. So... I call it... good enough. Let's call it here. I think that that's good enough. A, because I'm sick of doing this, and B, because, well, at least we got the good offense stats, right? So, it works. It's good enough. We can take a special hit, I suppose, so... Really? Whatever, man. Do 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 do. Well, actually, if I leave that Everstone on there, then I'll know that that was the one, right? No! No. Yes. Give. Give it back to me, lady! Alright. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to save again. Alright, so I need my notes. So now we need to know if the... Where is it? There it is. Okay. So now we need to know if the stats we got here are sufficient for the berry. No, I'm sorry, the Pokeblocks are good enough. Alright, so go to the Pokeblock case. Okay, so there should be all these gray blocks. Alright. So I gotta do a little bit of inferring here. 1, 2, 3, 4 73s. Now I wrote down how smooth they should be, which I think is their feel. Yeah. So then we had 61. 84, 86, 74, 2 more, 61, 99, 73, 5 73s. Alright, so there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 berries that I need to give. Or Pokeblocks I need to give. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So somewhere in here, there's a little bit of a mix-up. Oh, I see. I think I see how I can tell. Okay. So these two are 1. Next two. This is just 1. These two are 1. Interesting. Huh. Red, green, blue. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what's this one? Blue, yellow, purple. Are there any other ones that are this way? This one, which is the level 99, and this one, which is the 61. And these two, which are 73s. So I think these two are the same. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Okay, so let's do this. All right, so we're gonna give one of these. Disdainfully ate the gray Pokeblock. Oh god. That doesn't sound good. Oh wow. Okay, cool. Alright. Then we want the next one. Now we want the 61. Happily ate it. Oh, that's good. Alright, now we need either the 84 or the 86. I feel like the 86 is better. Alright, and now the next 74, which is this one. And then one of these 74s. Okay. And then the 61. The 99. And then one of these 73s. Oh no! It won't eat it. That means that we messed up, I think. We may have messed this up. I don't know. I don't know. That's a little annoying. But we can go test some of this now. Alright. So the new problem is we need to go do a contest. I meant to do this on Torchic and not Dratini. I'm gonna be forced to save, aren't I? Cool and tough. Alright, I want to see... Wait, how do I check their condition? Alright, cool is actually the weakest one. Well, it might be tied with smart. So cool is the one that I'm the most suspect about. So let's... This is the Pokemon Center. Let's see if we have access to a good cool... let's see, we got Thunder Wave and Dragon Dance. Badly startles a Pokemon that made good appeals. Well, I don't know. Okay, let me go into... Alright, well, hang on. First, I want to know if we're going to be forced to save to go do a contest. That's what I want to know first. Yes. Normal. Cool. Oh, I'm not forced to save. Okay. Okay, that's good. The only issue is I did not I didn't have a chance to fix my moveset here. Pidgeot? Oh, Pidot. Never mind. I was gonna say that's a Pidgeotto, isn't it? I forget that they all okay. I don't know if this is like good or bad. I guess it's alright. Badly startles a Pokemon that made good appeals. Ups the user's condition. Helps prevent nervousness. Well, since I'm going first, it doesn't help me to do Thunder Wave. The judge looked at Dratini expectantly. Oh. The largely unnoticed Pidot worked hard. Didn't stand out very much. Thanks. Okay. I have no idea if I'm doing any of this well. Oh no, wait, I had to do a different move. Damn it. Alright, well. Alright, I want to see something. This is so dumb. There we go. All right. Actually, what if, because what I want to know, I don't know contest rules. Contest. Yeah, I won the round. I was gonna say, please God, let this be over. Oh, wow. Okay, I see. So most within the game itself, the audience score is based on some of the following: a full value of the condition of the contest primary condition stat, 50% of the value of the condition in each of the contest's secondary condition stats, and 50% of the value of the Pokemon's overall sheen, except that sheen is not tracked in Gen 4 or 6, and is therefore not included in the formula there. Scarves raise the matching color condition by 20 points, but not to more than 255. Thus, if the Pokemon is holding a scarf corresponding to the contest's primary condition stat, the stat is 235 lower, gain 20 points. Interesting. Well. Oh, this is the link contest stuff. I was gonna say, wait, who are you? No. So I guess I can keep going. The problem here is that I need a good, I need a moveset. That's what I need, is a moveset. I don't care so much about the anime. I'm just trying to figure out, alright, well. Dratini contest move set. Let's see if that gets me a that's Pokemon Go. This is battle strategy. Cool. Let's see if Reddit has a good answer. I was trying to get a Dratini to get better. Question about contest moves. Battle portion. Better. My mates and I blended some Poke blocks. All the scars with him from the guy in Slateport. Oh, so he has them. I'm using Rest plus Snore, 10 ribbons and Ruby from 9 contests. I participated in normal. I'm doing pretty good. What are other good contest moves? Hyper Beam makes it so you cannot move next turn, but could be good for turn 5. I don't think that there's a good answer to this, unfortunately. It's just gonna turn into a either you just kind of stumble onto something, I guess. Okay, so no, I wanted to sort by those, not go to the stupid link. Why can you sort them here but you can't here? That's stupid. Alright, Hyper Beam is cool. It's actually very cool. So I know I can buy Hyper Beam. Let's see. Twister's close in level. Let's see what Twister does. Alright, that doesn't help. Oh, contest, here we go. Scrambles the order of appeals on the next turn. Okay. Let's see, and then what does Dragon Rage do? Dragon Rage works better the later it is performed. That's pretty good. That'd be good to have. So Twister, Dragon Rage, and Hyper Beam. Okay. And I get Dragon Rage at level 22. So let's go get that. And I think I can use this Dratini to go get those scarves. So let me go... Well, I'm in the right city for this. So let's go get Hyper Beam. I don't remember what floor it's on. Is it this floor? And then I need to get to level 22. Okay, here we go. Negates all damage, prevent status, creates a wall. How much money do I have? I don't have to buy all of these. Let's make sure I get the one I need. There we go. Yeah, that's expensive. So I'm glad I did that. Alright, then I'll go buy another one, just so that I have two. Okay. Get out of my way. Alright, so talk to the lady, go down to the first floor. Go to Slateport and we'll get those scarves. Which I don't think I need, but are nice to have. Long bike. The berry crush machines are at the direct corner upstairs. Berry powder? Okay. Oh, she's got a sign next to her. Let me see what that says. Berry crush, pressing speed, rankings. 5 players? Okay. Anyway, I think it's either this guy or that. I think it might be this guy. No, but I'll buy these anyway. Oh, I've already got this one. Energy Guru. You sell the roots. Oh no, he sells this stuff. Oh, I didn't know this guy was here. Go for it a little harder? What does that mean? Oh, you know what? She's the effort-driven person, isn't she? No, you are not the person I'm looking for either. I would have thought that it was here. The fan club actually might be a good play. I think the fan club might be. Let's see if you're who I am. Reach Pokemon. But if I were to give it this, it would be even better. Okay, so that's the blue one. Beauty. Pink, alright. Green. I need the red one! Give me the red one! Yellow, alright. Yeah, that's cool. Oh no! Oh, he gave me everyone but the one I need! So that means that the stat may not be good enough. Well, at least I now know for sure it's my cool stat that's too low. And now I have even less incentive to save. Okay, well... Whoops. Whoops. I'm sorry. Laugh at myself a little. All right, so now I'm committed. I have to sit here and do this in order to. Yeah. All right. I need to somehow max that stat without... this is gonna be a little challenging. Oh, I have more in here than I thought I did. But it's not what I'm looking for. Alright, Hyper Beam. I can't get rid of Dragon Dance. I will happily get rid of Rain Dance, though. It's a TM anyway, so there's no reason to really care about it. Okay, Hyper Beam. And then... I need to level up a little bit. It's got these stupid scarves and I can't use any of them. Oh wait, no, there's a secondary stat. I need to get to 22. Because I think I definitely want Dragon Rage over... What does raising my condition during the contest do for me? This is Twister. Yes. I like the Startling. Jams the others and misses one turn of appeals, which makes it, you know, good for using... Oh, I see. Okay, I'm getting excited. Scrambles the order of the next turn. You know, this might just be good enough. Let's just do this, and then I just want to see how Dragon Rage works, or not Dragon Rage. Dragon Dance works real quick. Here we go. Dragon Dance. Ups the user's condition, helps prevent nervousness. Oh. And that's what Thunder Wave gives me, right? Where is it? Here it is. Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave gives me nervousness. Badly startles. I love how they use the same freaking language for everything. Let's see. Move combinations also score extra hearts. The amount of extra points vary between generations in Gen 3. Follow-up move of a combination receives double the base appeal. Alright, what's a move combination? Contest combination is a pairing of two moves out of a specific set that form a specially recognized combination when used one after another Pokemon contest, granting the user additional appeal points. Several of these combinations were actually included in Gen 2 before contests existed in the games as combination attacks that offered special bonuses when used one after another in battle. Oh, like Defense Curl and Rollout. Oh, that's cool. Follow up one move as well. Stacking combinations, however, is not allowed. Only one combination can occur at a time. If a move is used as a follow-up, alright. Many move combinations, particularly those in Gen 4, reflect combinations one might use in a battle to make certain moves more effective. For example, Toxic followed up by Hex. I see. Interesting. So for the cool category, there's actually a few. Tough is the secondary stat, it looks like. So I want to give the yellow scarf. Okay. So let's see if we've got access to any of these. Double team and then agility, quick attack, or teleport. Don't have that. Dragon Dance followed by Dragon Claw, Dragon Rage, or Dragon Breath. So I do have access to this. So I want... I think I want Dragon Claw then. It seems to be the least lame. Although Dragon Rage into many of these actually kind of works. Dragon Breath. Okay. Interesting. Leer into Horn Attack would have been good. Interesting. Pack to Drill Pack. These... Alright, this is interesting. Thunder Punch into Fire Punch or Ice Punch is interesting. Okay. So then I want Dragon Dance. And then I need to come with either Dragon Claw, Dragon Rage, or Dragon Breath. I have a Dragon Claw TM. I'm just reluctant to use it. Also, I can't use it because Dratini does not have claws. What a dummy. I can't get Dragon Breath, can I? I think it's a breed move for Dratini. Yep. Yes, it is. Okay. So we're gonna have to go with Dragon Rage, which is going to replace what? I like having Thunder Wave. And Hyper Beam's just going to be a really good finisher. Yeah, because if I'm using Dragon Dance anyway, so okay, I'll go ahead and I'll grab I'll do it over Twister. And we'll see how that works out. I mean, I expect I'm just gonna win these next two just out of hand. I expect that the master rank is where I'm going to have the most trouble. So we'll see. If this works, then at least we'll know that I can do it, because I do plan to reset the game and not save, so we'll see. But if I can't pull this out, it's gonna create a problem. Yes, which should be forgotten. Twister. I just don't like the later it is performed. Later in the turn order? Hang on a second. I want to double check that. Peel works better the later is performed. I mean, thanks. Later in the turn order. There's just not a lot here for contest effect, which is really annoying. All right, whatever. Let's. I like the idea of having Thunder Wave, but if I'm gonna be later in the turn order anyway, I'm gonna use Dragon Rage. So I think we're just gonna go with this, and then we'll keep Twister just as a good, if I happen to be going somewhere else in the turn order. I think that makes the most sense. All right, let's try this and see what happens. Can I just enter the master rank? Ah, yeah, I do have to go in order. Okay. Yeah, okay, got it. Because if I could just go do the one I need to do, that'd be great. Dratini. Entered. Okay. Alright, let's see how this works out. Super contest coolness. Alright, good. Let's make sure I got the right one. I didn't remember. Hitiamon. Willie's neck. Bobby's Duo. Duo. So dumb. All right, it's time for the primary. Yep. So they voted. I won that just because I'm awesome. All right, voting is now complete. Let's move on to the next. Yep. All right. All right. So I want to do Dragon Dance first because it's gonna also help me prevent nervousness, which sets up Dragon Rage, which I hope. Judge looked at Dratini expectantly. Oh, that's what that means. Oh, interesting. Okay. So when it looks at you expectantly, the guy is looking for you to do a combination. That's cool. I see. Interesting. So he should get expectantly as well. Yep. because then if he does Drill Peck or whatever, it's gonna be really cool. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let me low. Yes, perfect. Drag. Ah, look at that. That's cool. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Doduo became nervous. I prevented the nervousness. His smartness didn't go over well. Aw, poor guy. Sky uppercut. Alright, let's see how cool this is. Peeled with Dragon Rage. Went excellently. It's pretty good. Peel combo went over well. Give me an extra point, I guess. That's cool, I guess. Alright. Interesting. Commanded total attention. Yeah, I did. Now I have to go first, though. Do you think I just do it? So I think it doesn't matter. I don't think the applause is a modifier. I'm pretty sure the applause is just a straight bonus. I think. Let's see. Secondary judge. Is there any article on this? Alright. It's a property that determines the amount of points a move earns when performed in front of a judge or a panel of judges in a Pokemon contest. How much appealing has appeared? Cool. Yeah. And Hoenn, take turns judging with the talent round. Be able to make performances. Use a number of hearts, making move combinations, score extra hearts. Moves that are the same category as the contest user is exempted may excite the audience. And if the audience becomes extremely excited, the Pokemon scores extra hearts. Okay. Got it. In Gen 3, any hearts earned beyond the 16th are not displayed but still counted. Okay. Ooh, this is complicated. Audience. Here we go. This is what I want to know. Audience's excitement over Pokemon's appeal influences the number of hearts it earns. This is shown by the exciting meter, a series of 5 ovals or stars. Ovals? That's not an oval. Oh, it is an oval. It may be filled or emptied. Performing a move whose category is the same causes the excitement meter to go up by 1. Moves that are of the 2 adjacent categories do not affect the excitement meter, while moves that are of the 2 opposing categories causes the excitement meter to go down by 1. Filling this meter earns an additional heart. Emptying it deducts a heart from the Pokemon's score. Return frustration. Raise the excitement meter by 1 regardless of category. If a Pokemon uses a move and the excitement meter reaches 5, the Pokemon receives 6 extra hearts during its appeal and the excitement meter returns to 0. So yes, it's not a modifier, it's just a straight bonus. So then, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna use Dragon Dance. I just don't know what the condition thing means. That's my only problem. I wish I knew what these 2 stars did for me. Oh wow, am I gonna max this thing out? Holy crap. Alright, so unfortunately Dragon Rage is gonna get me less points here, which is why I wish I had either of the other 2 moves, but it's fine. So Dragon Rage, I guess, is just, I don't know what it's gonna do here, so let's see how good it is, because it got me like 2 levels of stars. Appeal did not go well. But the combo went over well. Okay, here's some pity points. So, Dragon Rage only works if I'm late. Tried to startle the other Pokemon. Oh no. And this is the other problem with being first. Because this is what happened in the other one. Isn't that a smart thing? Bruh. Nobody cares. I actually want to go last, so... That's actually pretty... That works out pretty well for me. I mean, obviously going second would be better, but that's fine, because Hyper Beam... Wait, what? Oh, it's not based on the score of the last round. That's a shame. But it messed up by going first. Oh! Well, that's a happy accident. I didn't mean to even do that. It just kind of happened. Alright. Interesting, interesting. So I think I won. Alright, thank you. Wow, look at Jesus. Alright, so we beat the Super, now we go to Hyper. Haha, look at all you sucking losers! Alright, alright. So now we want to go back in, and we want to do Hyper. I don't know what button I clicked. Let me enter this egg, bro. How cool do you think this egg is? No! I see. Okay, I got it. Right, enter. Hyper. Cool. Oh my god. 3 hours of sitting in this chair. 3.5 hours. Pokemon are as follows. Kiara. Kakan. Felicia's Caster. Casting Wind. Haha. Ellie's Hitmon. It's a cool sprite for Hitmonlee. Voting is now complete. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna do the whole Dragon Dance, Dragon Rage combo. I have a feeling that the computer is going to start looking at doing more of this type of this combo stuff. No! Well, I'm definitely going last. Yep, that makes sense. So I think that means I'm going to get the crowd bonus this turn. Interesting. Okay. It only got me 1 extra heart. It's so lame, bro. So now I'm like tied up there. Alright. Interesting. Alright, so we have a new tack here. Because now that I'm not like completely crushing them, it makes sense to try to do this again. Put me at 0. If I can go down 1 in the turn order, that would actually be very helpful. Or even 2. Although it means I'm gonna lose out on the applause here. Oh no! Why am I first? I'm essentially going to take a dive here in order to try and go last on the next round. Or at least next to last. Oh, or not, I guess. Got the crowd going. Oh, okay. Well, sure. I mean, or I could just win this round, I guess. I totally thought that that was going to be the same as last time, where it just kind of was like, okay, and didn't like go over super well. But I did not take account of how excited the crowd was, apparently. Excuse me. So I'm going first again. I guess I'll just try to get the most points possible. Okay. Interesting. That's gonna... Oh my god! He's gonna get so many points! Because this is also an applause. He's got the applause. Oh no, it's a smart move. Nobody gets points! That actually works out really good for me. So, I think I won. Oh yeah, no, I won totally, completely. Yeah, no, it's not even close. Oh yeah, it's not even close. Okay, so we got the hyper. Oh god. Okay, cool. Alright, now for the real question mark, because this is what I'm not sure about. Is Dratini good enough to get the master rank? And this is the part that I'm like, because a lot of people have said that the master rank is where it kind of turns into kind of a coin flip. And I don't have the scarf to give me the little extra boost here. So... Alright, let's see here. Lane's Ursing. Camille's Garen? That's 2 League of Legends characters. Lamar's Leerkey. And a Dratini. Alright. Interesting. Alright. Voting underway. Alright, voting is now complete. Alright, let's see here. Alright, it's worked. It's served us well so far, so let's keep doing it, I guess. Like how Jasmine is just casually in there. Oh no! I don't like that. But the turn order just got messed up. Son of a... I really needed to go 3rd or 4th. It went slightly well. Get points for that. Coolness went over great, but I didn't get the applause meter for that one. Interesting, huh? Worked as much as Pokemon before it. Okay. I'm not gonna go first, which is what I need, unless this is not cool. I'm trying to startle the other Pokemon. Down. Down. Interesting. This is odd. So the Ursaring seems to be the only one moving the applause up at all, and I don't think the Kirlia is. So I don't like the 50-50 chance that I'm not going to have a favorable turn order. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. We're still learning a little bit here. I don't want to do Hyper Beam. I would really like to, but disappointed by repeating an appeal. Which means the applause didn't go out. This is a cool move, I think. Okay, so it worked out. Good. Alright. So we still got it. This is interesting because I feel like this, like, for whatever reason, the scores here are like gonna be really low as compared to previous rounds or the previous contests. What the heck, man? So I'm gonna be third, which is actually pretty good. Alright, perfect. Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage is ignored? Can't make an appeal after this? Oh, because Ursaring used to move that... Okay, I got it. I understand what happened. Well, I can at least startle the Ursaring, which is who I'm afraid of, so... It's so weird. I don't know what I don't understand what's going on. I feel like I easily won this. Like, the only reason I scored lower is because of all the disruption from this particular lineup of crew here. So that's it. I have it. That's it. That's Master Rank Contest. Bam, done. That's a thing. All right then. Okay. Okay. What ribbon is that? I didn't think I was supposed to get another ribbon. Oh, wait. How do I check the ribbons? Is it in the PC? What's in here? This Pokemon won the beauty contest here before. Well, guess what? Today I made it in a smartness contest. Oh, okay, I see. I didn't even know we were allowed back here. Okay, so it's just the different stages. Just walk into the middle of the thing. Okay. Sure, whatever. Alright. I think I could do it in here. All it says is ribbons 5. Well, now I need to go and figure this out. Oh god, sorry. Oh, and the navigator, okay. Ribbon for being chosen as a super sketch model. Okay, that's interesting. Can anybody have that done? I don't remember that being on the list. Artist ribbon. Ribbon for being chosen as a super sketch model. Model for paintings. Obtained by winning a master rank or link contest in Holland with a high score equivalent to 40 hearts or more between the 2 rounds and agreeing to have the Pokemon's portrait placed in the museum after being offered. The player has not already spoken to the curator at the museum at least once before. No paintings will be offered no matter how high the winning score is. Oh, apparently I've already done that. Thank goodness. Okay. Huh. That would have been embarrassing. I would have had to do all of those master rank contests again. Okay. Interesting. Cool. Well, there's 5 ribbons down. Okay. Alright. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and save then. There's no reason not to, I guess. All these one ribbon wonders. Alright. I mean, I can't think of a reason not to save because it worked out. That was my weakest contest stat, so... yeah. Cool. Because I should be able to win all the others. Just through persistence. So, yeah, cool. Alright, awesome. I'm finally done for today. I'm done with this. We got the Dratini. We got started on the contest stuff. Good day. Alright, awesome. Yeah, bye.